So in this video, I'm going to be sharing something that I've been meaning to share for a long time now. I don't know where to start. What I'm about to share with you guys is something that is really important to me. Hopefully you guys can watch this video without too much judgment, or at least respect what I've been through. Because it was a very challenging time, especially when I knew the first time I knew. Most of all, I'm just really grateful. And I'm so happy that I'm able to share this with you guys now. Oh my gosh, they're so big now, but I just want to share that I'm finally a mom of 3. They just don't want to be with me in this video. So we're off to a rough start. I'm so sorry if in any way I've clickbaited you, but technically, yeah, I am their mom. I just wanted to make a little bit of drama out of it. I now have not only 1, but I have 3 cats now under my care. Actually, not only 3 cats, kasi madami akong ampon, which I'll get into that later on the video. So first of all, I never really thought of myself as a cat person. Well, kasi nagkapusa na kami before. For some reason, pinagkakakamit na lang ako. So it was kind of like traumatic for me. Mga kaklase ko before, may pusa, ako, hindi ko talaga sila mahawakan. But I ended up with 3 cats. Now, how did that happen? I guess I'm going to tell you guys by introducing them to you one by one. Hindi pa siya tinatopak. This is my eldest. Say hello, my baby. This is Sheikah, my eldest. You think she's such a cutie? Ayan siya. Ang cute-cute niya. Ang ganda-ganda ng baby ko niya. She is a girl, obviously. Okay. So, ang story naman ni Sheikah is, so as I've told you a while ago, I'm not really a cat person, but then when I was in the peak of my therapy era, kasagsagan ng depression and anxiety ko, I happened to always watch cat videos. I think that way parang mas nagustuhan ko sila, parang nag-ano ko na, ay, shucks, gusto ko mag-alaga. I think there's like a scientific explanation on why, kasi parang may nare-release na happy hormones or whatsoever ang mga pusa. So, sorry ha, talaga ang daming cat hair. Sabi ko, ma, gusto kong mag-alaga ng pusa. Lagi ko sinasabi, gusto ko ng pusa. Sabi ng kuya ko, bakit ka kukuha ng pusa? Alhin mo yan. Ang dami naming aso. At that time, we had like a dozen dogs. Ang ginawa ko, nagtingin ako sa mga FB page, mga ganyan. Kaya meron pang screening, But then, when they knew that we had 12 dogs, medyo umaatras sila. And of course, I understand naman, they need to look for someone that is really suitable to care for. Ano ba to? 90% buhok sa mukha, tapos 10% salita. But yeah, they really had to look for someone that can actually take care of the kitten or may naghuhukay ng tae. One day, isang araw, may regular akong binibilihan ng mga halimbawa, may kailangan kaming bilhin, ganyan. So, pagpunta ko doon, alam ko may pusa sila na Persian, Siamese, mga ganyan. Nakikita ko kasi nandun sa store nila. But hindi ko alam na may mga kuting pala silang for sale. So sabi ko, may kuting po pala kayo? Sabi niya, oo. Ano na yan? Lahat may may-ari na pera sa isa. Kasi parang I think nag-back out ata yung may-ari kay Sheikah. But at that time, hindi ko siya balak kunin because yung second cat ko, which I'll show you in a while, nakapangako na ako sa kanya. Siya yung unang kong nakita because kaklase ko lang yung may-ari ng parents niya. So sabi, may kung baka gusto mong pusa. So sabi ko muna dun sa tindahan, sabi ko, sorry ate, parang gustuhin ko man. Kasi pinahawak na siya sa akin. Sabi, gusto mo ba? Gusto mong bilhin? Pagkahawak ko sa kanya, kumapit na siya sa damit ko. Ay, meow siya ng meow. As in love na ako sa kanya talaga. But sabi ko nga, ate, pasensya na kayo kasi nakakommit na ako sa isang pusa. Hindi talaga pumasok sa isip ko na makukuha ko siya. Though gusto ko siyang kunin. But then when I got home, sabi ni mama, isa na lang natitira. Sabi niya, sige na, kunin mo na. Bilhin mo na. And I kid you not when I tell you, umiyak si bakla nung sinabi ni mama, sige na, kunin mo. Umiyak talaga ako sa tuwa. Parang kasi at that time, I was longing for someone to really take care of me in an emotional way. So, just the fact that I'm gonna be able to take care of someone, parang iba yung feeling Huwag mo sirain yung journal ko. Naiiyak ako kasi parang finally may magandang mangyayari sa buhay ko. At that time, sobrang lugmok na lugmok ako noon. And before ko pala makuha si Sheikah, nag-aalaga na ako ng mga pag-alagalang mga pusa. At that time, nagbababagyo. So, kahit inaalagaan ko sila at kinukup-kup ko sila, hindi nagsusurvive. It's the story of how I got Sheikah. And Sheikah meaning like a princess or like maganda yung meaning ng name niya parang makapangyarihan or what. Ang parents niya ay Persian and Siamese. Now, ang sabi nila, Burmese daw ang lahi noon. So, ako naman paniwalang may lahi. But upon watching some TikTok videos, sabi nila wala daw lahing permis. But sa akin naman, hindi naman nagmamatter yun. Ang akin lang, baka may mga naloloko sa inyo, ganyan. But siya talaga, binili ko talaga. Naintindihan ko naman kasi may lahi naman talaga yung parents niya. Walang problema sa akin because she really gave me happiness beyond explanation. And may lahi man o wala, please guys, nakapag-commit na po kayo as much as possible, please mag-follow through po kayo sa commitment nyo sa mga pets kasi they need a home. Okay, moving on to my second child. Ito, mahaba-habang kwentuhan. Hi guys, this is Tara. My Tara baby. Si Tara naman, as what I've told you before, nauna ako makapag-commit sa kanya before kay Sheikah. Puspi naman ang parents nito. Nabuntis and then malamang nanganak. Then sabi ko, uy, ano ba yung mga kittens ka bang pwede for adoption? Then ito yung itsura niya nung pinanganak siya. Hinintay ko na lang na like ma-training siya for litter and enough na yung care ng magulang niya sa kanya before siya i-depart from her parents. Kaya naman natagalan, actually dapat una ko makukuha si Tara. Though mas matanda si Sheikah talaga ng ilang days lang, like I think 2 weeks lang. Kung siguro una ko nakuha si Tara, hindi ko na makukuha si Sheikah. Rin talaga ng tadhana, talagang siguro dinelay niya yung pagkuha ko kay Tara para makuha ko si Sheikah. But going back to the story, the cause of the delay of my adoption for Tara is because nagkasakit silang lahat. First ata yung nanay niya and then yung mga anak naman niya nagkasipon. Now, yung iba naka-recover na and malakas-lakas na sila. Ang napuruhan, I think, talagang si Tara. And then pinakita sa akin nung nag-aalaga sa kanya, which is yung friend ko, na yung mata niya, yung nagiging ganun na. I think you guys know kung cat person ka, you know how their eyes look kapag yung may sakit sila. Yung nga, parang nagdadalawang isip yung may-ari sa kanya if magsusurvive ba siya or not. And then, by that time, I think nakuha ko na si Sheikah. Siyempre, nakikibalita pa rin ako kay Tara because I was also worried kasi baka mamaya hindi siya makasurvive kasi sobrang payat niya and napuruhan na talaga yung mata niya. Nung una, okay. And then, suddenly, yung isang mata niya napuruhan. So, as you can see, isa na lang yung mata niya. Although, andun pa naman yung isang mata niya, but napuruhan talaga yung kabilang mata niya. Talagang grabe yung sipon na lumalabas, guys. Parang gripo. As in talagang yung color yellow pa na Sorry if you're quite sensitive to these topics, yung mga gross or like mga sensitive topics, I highly suggest you skip na lang. So ayun, nagdo-drop na yung eyes niya and then sabi nga nung kaklase ko, sure ka bang kukunin mo pa si Tara? Sabi niya, actually wala pa siyang name, sure ka bang kukunin mo pa si Mingming kasi may cat ka na and she knows na yun nga, syempre may lahi. Minsan iisipin, may lahi, hindi na niya kukunin to kasi puspin to. But sabi ko, of course, kukunin ko. Siyempre, may isip mo na paano kaya yun. May sakit si Tara. What if pag kinuha ko siya, mahawa si Sheikah? Then, parehas silang maapektuhan. So, siyempre, kapag owner ka, may isip mo yun. But sabi ko, I've already committed to adopting Tara. And of course, I'm going to push through. It doesn't matter. Because, nakapangako na ako eh. And alam niyo ba, nung dinala siya sa bahay namin, I think mas maliit pa siya dito. Ganito lang siya. And sobrang payat niya. Well, may konting laman naman. Pero for like a young, healthy kitten, ano siya, payat siya. Yung eyes niya nga, grabe yung dito niya, puro basa. And then yung dito niya, basta wala na siyang buhok dito. Sugat-sugat na. Kasi of course, pag nililinis nila, yung nagkakasugat na, and nagbubuo-buo, nagmamating. So of course, what I did, I took her to the vet. My goodness, hindi birong magpa-vet ng pusa, guys. But thank God, the medicines that they provided were just the right medicines for her. Actually, kaya dinala ko na rin talaga siya sa vet, no? Kasi hindi na siya nadadala sa punas-punas or like home remedy. Lumuluwa na yung mata niya. And over time, umayos naman yung mata niya. However, talagang, I don't think hindi na babalik yung mata niya to her like original condition. Though nakakakita pa siya, but talagang may lumalabas-labas pa rin. Kasi grabe talaga yung parang siya talaga yung napuruhan when they all got sick. And then, actually, alam mo ba, nung dinala ko siya, nahawa si Sheikah. Kasi sabi nga ng veterinary na viral nga daw siya. But thank God naman, gumaling naman sila parehas. But kapag medyo nag-worse yung mata ni Tara, I still use the medicines on her. Continuous na gamutan talaga siya. Thank God, ayan, malusog na sila. Nako, sa likod niya, parang 4 ang mata niya. And of course, the last child that I have right here is Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yeah. Ang full name niya is Obi-Wan Katnobi, so nickname niya ay Obi. Ang story naman ni Obi is, my friend and I, Carla, if you've been watching me for a while, she's already appeared in some of my videos. So we were going to run some errands. So we were walking, gabi na to, and then may narinig kami, meow, may gano'n, no? May nagmamyaw sa likod namin. Then pagtingin namin, may pusa. And eto si Carla, she wanted to get the cat, but then yun nga, may pupuntahan pa kami. So sabi niya, sige, balikan na lang natin. So we went to where we were headed, and then when we were heading home, nawala na sa isip namin, to be honest. Nawala na sa isip namin because, syempre, may mga ginawa din naman kami doon. Papunta pa lang kami doon sa kung saan namin siya nakita. And then, as in wala pa, malayo pa kami. Narinig namin siya, so it means that he followed us. And siguro hindi niya kinayang gandun lang yung napuntahan niya. Thankfully, may sapin sa likod si Carla. Sabi niya pa nga, tanggalin ko kaya yung sapin sa likod ko. Pero for some reason, she didn't remove it. Yung pala may reason din talaga because we would be later on using that to carry Obi because of course, we wanted to make sure na hindi siya mangalmot kasi baka mamaya aggressive siya. But oh my goodness, he was so gentle and talaga nagpakuha lang siya sa amin. Walang kaproblema. So, inuwi na namin siya. Apaka-pogi ni Obi, grabe. Para siyang Bengal cat. And nung kinuha namin siya, butot balat din talaga siya. And then, pinakain namin muna siya sa labas. Hindi namin siya agad pinapasok kasi we didn't want them to fight. Kasi di ba may mga pusang ganun like territorial, whatsoever. So, we really did take our time to introduce them to one another. Takot din kami kasi baka may sakit siya. So, we still observed. And of course, lalaki siya and dalawang babae yung amin, so medyo mahirap, din natin alam. Later on, napaka-healthy naman niya and supposedly outdoor cat siya, but then, hindi namin siya matiis. We didn't want to risk losing him anymore. In-indoor cat na lang din namin siya. So that's the story of my 3 indoor cats. Actually, may mga ampon pa ako. Si Zoro actually. Yan, napakaswerte ng pusa na yan sa amin. Actually, siya talaga yung unang-unang pusang naaalagaan ko, but he is not an indoor cat. Pag-alagala lang siya, pero sa amin na siya umuuwi ngayon kasi kami nagpapakain sa kanya. And madami pa kaming mga pusang pinapakain dun sa bahay namin. With that being said, I'm now going to briefly go through things that you need to know or experiences to expect when you become a cat parent. Cats are actually known for being quite independent species. Kaya naman nilang mag-sustain ng sarili nila provided that they have food. Now, speaking of food, isipin nyo baka mamaya like ano lang cat food, dry cat food, ganyan, or bahaw-bahaw. That's okay if you feed your cats yung mga tirang kanin, tirang ulam, that's okay. But what I did is, since cats are more handful when it comes to, nakakaakyat-akyat sila, kung saan mahirap silang pigilan, I made it a point na talagang i-dry food ko sila ng cat food talaga. Because that way, pag baby pa lang sila, nasanay sila with dry food, aayawan nila yung mga table food ng tao. Kahit nandyan na, hindi nila inaagaw. So, kahit maiwan sila sa lamesa, hindi nila inaagaw, kahit walang takip. Though minsan may mga instances na hindi nila napipigilan yung because the smell is just so appealing to them. But most of the time, hindi naman na. And kung meron namang instances na, medyo parang delikado tayo dyan, suwain ko lang sila, hindi na nila kinakain. And aside from dry food, it is also very important to have stocks of wet food. Cats are actually prone to UTI, so please make it a point to provide wet food every once in a while or kahit lagyan nyo ng tubig yung dry food nila. So, yun palang ginawa ko. Nung baby sila, nahirapan ako, hindi ko alam kung saan sila babagay na dry food. Nung una, Special Cat, Cuties, Aussie. Aussie is quite good actually. Sana yan talaga. Their favorite of all those is Power Cat. And for wet food naman, usually Aussie or Nacho Grain, something. Ito yung photo. Also, nung baby sila, nilalagyan ko ng pumpkin. Binoboil ko yung kalabasa and then iminamash ko siya and then I store it in the fridge. And then every time papakainin ko sila ng wet food, ihahalo ko 1 tablespoon kasi I heard that pumpkin is really good for cats. It's also very important to have vitamins for them. My go-to vitamins is Elsivit Plus, which is actually intended for cats. I also use Coachine for them. Second is, if you're gonna have an indoor cat, please make sure that you have provided cat litter and litter box. Now, cats are known for being such clean animals. Kaya yung iba sinasabi nila hindi na kailangan maligo, ganyan. But actually, kailangan na sila paliguan. ito yung ginamit kong litter box. And at first, what I used for litter sand was bentonite clay in the scent of lavender, which was okay for the time being. But habang tumatagal, parang nabahuan ako sa kanya, lalo na nung nadagdagan na sila. So, I switched to tofu cat litter. It is a cat litter na ganito yung itsura niya, parang pellets. Nung una, mas nabanguhan ako sa kanya and the smell isn't really that strong. Nagka-clump din naman siya, but I think it is a lot more sustainable and a lot more long-lasting. You can flush it down the toilet. However, I think it is quite pricier compared to the bentonite clay. But now that I'm in a much more compact space, I switched back to bentonite clay kasi parang nababahuan na rin ako ng sobra dun sa tofu cat litter. Ang problema lang with bentonite clay is that kahit hindi naman nag-clump, dumidikit dun yung amoy as compared to tofu cat litter, which kapag tinanggal mo, okay na. Unless talagang matagal na siya, syempre, babaho na talaga yun. Then what I use is I buy a deodorizer. I also sprinkle baking soda. It really helps with the smell. One batch of cat litters lasts for about 1 to 2 weeks and then you need to change na. Please guys, huwag niyong titiisin yung mga pusa niyo na kahit nanggigitatan na yung litter, you're not gonna change it because you have no budget, because na-try ko na rin yun. Naalala ko, nagipit ako noon. Ito, real talk to, nagipit ako. So, talagang kahit I needed to change the litter, wala akong pang-order, wala akong pambili by at that time. Ito, si Sheikah, she's such a sensitive cat. Talagang sobrang maselan siya. Unlike dun sa dalawa na kahit na madumi na yan, talagang go sila. She was peeing and pooping everywhere because she didn't find her litter clean enough. So, huwag niyo pong papagalitan ang mga pusa niyo kapag napaihi sila or napadumi sa ibang lugar. Please check your litter if it is clean enough for them to use, or baka naman mamaya she's having territorial or like urinary issues. Ayun. Moving on is grooming. A lot of people misunderstand that cats do not need to take a bath. They do not need to be cleaned up. It is true that cats are very clean with their body and their environment naturally, but they do need to take a bath. Kasi yung mga paws nila, nagpapawis yan. Siyempre, kung san-san yan sila sumusuot. So, if you still can't give them a bath just yet, you can use a pet wipe or basahang lang just to warm them up para kapag pinaliguan nyo na sila, hindi sila mabibigla. Please, when you give your babies a bath, make sure that it is a warm water kasi kung malamig yan, may possibility magwala yan talagang. My experience with them, thank God, ang babait nilang liguan. I highly suggest before you guys give your babies a bath, you guys should clip their nails first. For sure, may struggle ng kaunti. So, syempre, kapag mahaba yung nails nila, nasa scratch ka. And yes, you need to monitor your cat's nails. Dapat po talaga ginugupitan sila because ang bilis po niyang humaba and it might result to injury mo at injury din ng baby mo. And also, for baths pala, sabi ng iba, advisable is once a year lang. But ako, as needed, kapag yung talagang medyo umilaway na sila kasi naglilinisan sila ng isa't isa, I make it a point to give them a bath every once in a while. But not like every other day naman, wag naman ganun. Also, clean their ears, of course. Virgin coconut oil, ayan, kung may virgin coconut oil kayo, maganda nyo ipang-coat sa kanilang balahibo. Doon din sa paws nila, minsan nagda-dry up yan so nilalagyan ko din minsan. And of course, they also need to brush their teeth. Yes, I know, surprise, hindi naman kailangan like very often, but if you can, please try to brush your baby's teeth kasi nangangamoy din yan mga sis. Imagine, they clean everything with their mouths. Tapos papakiss ka sa kanila. Fourth is you really do need to have patience when it comes to cats. So when it comes to cats, they do understand no. Depende rin talaga siguro sa cats, but based on my babies, they do understand no. But kapag talaga yung adrenaline nila is umangat na, that's the thing with cats. It's quite hard to tone them down, to settle them down, kasi when their adrenaline goes up, hindi yung basta-bastang tigil na. Hindi basta-basta ganun. Unlike for dogs, dyan lang sila sa sahig most of the time, or akit man sa kama, or if they go up to the chair, whatsoever, or the table. But with a cat, naku day, kahit kataas-taasan ng cabinet mo, mapupuntahan yan. Trust me, trust me, trust me. It is also one of the most fun part of having cats, but it can also be very stressful. So you really need to have a lot of patience. And also, nako Lord, pag mating season nila, yung talagang taglandi sila, oh my goodness sis, ingay, makakapuyat talaga. But thankfully, wala pa naman nabubuti sa kanila kasi wala pa akong budget pang neuter or pang spay. But if you do have the budget, please. Tsaka meron mga foundation ngayon na they provide pasabay, kapon, or like pupunta sila sa mga barangay nyo. Unfortunately, hindi pa ako nakaka-encounter, but hopefully soon mapakapon na namin. Ang priority priority namin is si Obi since he's the male one. Mas mura kasi for male compared to females kapag pinakapon sila. Huwag po kayong matatakot sa pagpapakapon as long as healthy po ang inyong baby. Parang vet ako. Parang Dr. Willie Ong, kabahan ka na. You can search on Google what are the benefits of neutering or spaying your babies. Lastly is, my goodness, I learned this the hard way. If you're gonna get any kind of pet, be it a fish, be it a rabbit, be it a bird or a cat or a dog, please make sure that you have the budget. It doesn't matter if it is your parents' budget or your own budget from your own pocket. Mahalaga po na may pondo po kayo para sa inyong mga alaga. Opo. I wasn't the type of kid na madaming naalagaan kasi nahihiya ako magpabili sa magulang ko talaga. Hiyang-hiya ako pag ganyan. So, what I do before, talagang tingin lang ako ganun. Hindi ako nakakapabili ng mga pet, ganyan. So, parang sabik ako mag-alaga. Eto na nga, binigyan ako ng cousin ko ng rabbit. Napoprovide ko naman yung needs niya. However, may mga bagay kasi na as a first time mom of that particular pet that you're taking off, mayroon tayong mga bagay na hindi alam na kailangan pala niya. At that time, I was still studying and I didn't have any income. So, nung time na kailangan ko siyang ipa-vet, I didn't have the means to do so. The time naman na magkakaroon na ako ng means to do so, sadly, nawala na siya the day before. I think it was also, yung sabi nila yung pag-rabbit, nakasanayang may kasama. Because there were actually 2 rabbits na pinaghiwalay sila because the one was given to me and the one stayed from where the other one came from. I think nalungkot din talaga siya. Grabe, iyak talaga ako sa jeep noon because I was so happy I had a rabbit kasi first time ko talaga yun, saya-saya ko. And then namatay siya. Iyak talaga ako ng iyak. So, I didn't want to make that happen again. So, kahit gustong-gusto ko bumili ng isda, gustong-gusto ko bumili ng bird, hanggat wala akong trabaho and I didn't have the means to provide, hindi ako kumuha talaga. Good thing, nung nakakuha ko na si Shay, kasi Tera and Obi, meron na akong income. Talagang magigipit ka talaga kapag may pusa ka because you want to buy all the toys, you want to buy all the treats because when you see them playing with it, when you see them enjoying it, grabe yung saya. Hopefully, guys, kapag may pet po kayo, please do have the budget. If they ever need to go to the vet, if they ever need something, meron po kayo po-provide because it is usually misconceptualized na, ay, alaga lang yan, niyaan mo na, ganyan yan. They also have lives. Ikaw, mahaba yung buhay mo, but their whole lives will be spent with you. So, hopefully, alagaan natin sila as long as we can. So, that is basically it. I think I just planned a short video, but to Lord, 40 minutes na. I have to say, it's really good to be back, and I'm so glad that I'm able to share these 3 beautiful beings with you guys. Please bear with me as I take time to get used to being back on YouTube. So that is it for me with this video. I hope you guys enjoyed meeting my babies. I'm sorry for the clickbait again. If you want to see more of their photos, if you want to see more of me, feel free to follow me on all my social medias. Everything is linked down there. So this is me again reminding you that I appreciate you and that you are worth it. Thank you so much for watching another one of my video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye! Natay pa yung isa. Kainin pa natin. Thumbnail! Uy, wait lang! Ayun na talaga. O, sige na. Okay.